Hello friends. So today we are enjoying a sencha green tea. It's pretty amazing. It's not as smooth as the jasmine tea, but I still really enjoy it. And I don't know why I'm going to tell you this, but today's outfit was inspired by my one of two favorite comic book characters. I won't call him a superhero. Character is Deadpool. This is actually from the shirt is actually inspired from the film. In Deadpool 2, where like after he blows himself up, he's running around in a cat t-shirt and a green hoodie, but I'm wearing a green cardigan because I'm more of a cardigan person. Today's story is called The Little Lamb and the Little Fish. A reminder, these are Grimm's fairy tales and not technically for children. Once upon a time, there was a little brother and a little sister who loved each other with all their hearts. However, their real mother was dead, and they had a stepmother who was not good to them and secretly did all she could to hurt them. It happened that one day the two of them were playing with other children on a meadow in front of the house, and in the meadow was a pond that bordered on one side of the house. The children ran round it, caught each other, and played a counting game. Eeny, meeny, let me live, my little bird to you I'll give. The bird will pick up straw for me, the straw I'll give the cow to eat. The cow will make me lots of milk, I'll give the baker all the milk. Will bake my cat a cake so nice, and then the cat will catch some mice. The mice I'll hang and let them smoke before I take one big slice. As they played this game, they stood in a circle, and when the word slice fell on one of them, they had to run away, and the others ran after him until they caught him. While they were merrily running around, the stepmother watched from the window and became annoyed. Since she understood witchcraft, she cast a spell on the brother and sister and turned the little boy into a fish and the little girl into a lamb. The little fish swam about in the pond and was sad. The little lamb ran about in the meadow and was so distressed that she ate nothing. She would not even touch a blade of grass. A long time passed, and strangers came as guests to the castle. The treacherous stepmother thought, "Now's the time." So she called the cook and said to him, "Go and fetch the lamb from the meadow and slaughter it. Otherwise we'll have nothing for the guests." The cook went out to the meadow, got the little lamb, and led her to the kitchen and tied her feet. The lamb bore all this patiently. As the cook took his knife and began to sharpen it on the doorstep in order to kill the lamb, she noticed a little fish swimming back and forth in the water in front of the gutter, looking up at her. It was her little brother, for he had seen the cook leading the little lamb away. He had swum along in the pond up to the house. Then the little lamb called to him, "Oh, brother, in the pond so deep, my heart is torn and I must weep. The cook's about to take his knife and bring an end to my short life." The little fish answered, "Oh, sister, way up high, you make me sad and want to cry, while in this pond I must swim." When the cook heard that the little lamb could speak and was uttering such sad words to the little fish down in the pond, he became frightened and concluded that the lamb was not a real one, but one that had been bewitched by the wicked woman of the house. Then the cook said, "Don't worry, I won't slaughter you." So he took another animal and prepared it for the guests. Then he led the little lamb to a kind peasant woman and told her everything he had seen and heard. The woman happened to have been the nurse of the little girl and guessed at once who the lamb was and went with her to a wise woman. There the wise woman pronounced a blessing over the lamb and the fish so that they soon regained their human form. Afterward she took both of them to live in a little cottage in a large forest where they lived by themselves but were content and happy. The end. Aww. Kind of sweet. Alright. Not too grim today. Let me know what you think as always. And for now, it is time for your next adventure. I'll miss you. Cheers.